Top 5 morning habits for diabetics to do every day. Lower blood sugar. Did you know that the way you spend your first hour each morning can have a big impact on how well you manage your diabetes throughout the day? It all begins with something called insulin resistance, which naturally increases when you wake up. Because of this, your cells might not take in glucose, sugar, as efficiently, and your body ramps up hormones like cortisol and growth hormone that make this resistance even stronger. That's why blood sugar levels can be trickier to control early in the morning if you have diabetes. Yet many of us don't realize that those small decisions we make right after getting out of bed, like what we eat or drink or whether we move around, can either help or hurt our blood sugar control. If you're dragging your feet, feeling moody, or just off at the start of the day, your morning habits might be the reason. The good news, you don't have to accept a rough morning as your everyday norm. In this video, you'll discover 5 helpful, down-to-earth tips to boost your energy, sharpen your focus, and give you more control over diabetes, all by adjusting what you do early in the day. Number 1. Have an earlier dinner. Although having an earlier dinner might seem unrelated to your morning routine, it actually plays a big part in how your blood sugar behaves when you wake up. Registered dietitian Hernandez, who specializes in women's health, suggests finishing your evening meal before 7 p.m. so your body has enough time, at least a couple of hours, before bedtime to process and bring down your blood sugar. Research backs this up, indicating that if you're at risk for insulin resistance or have type 2 diabetes, eating earlier can improve your overnight blood sugar levels. The secret lies in aligning your meal times with your body's natural rhythms, often called your circadian rhythm. By allowing your system to digest food well before you go to sleep, you can lower the odds of waking up to high blood sugar. Finishing dinner sooner also helps you avoid late-night snacks, which often lead to extra sugar surges at a time your body is less equipped to handle them. You might even feel more inclined to go for a gentle evening walk or do some light stretches, both of which can support healthy digestion. And if you allow a gap between dinner and bedtime, you could sleep more soundly and wake up feeling more energized. When your body's rested and your blood sugar is in a good range, it's much easier to start the next morning with a fresh boost of energy. 2. Drink water, first thing. One of the simplest yet most powerful habits you can pick up is drinking water right after you wake up. After a full night's sleep, your body is slightly dehydrated, especially if you haven't had anything to drink for hours. A quick glass of water can jumpstart your system and help your kidneys do their job of flushing out extra glucose and toxins, keeping your blood sugar levels steadier in the process. Many people overlook just how important hydration really is. Water doesn't just quench your thirst, it also helps regulate body temperature, supports healthy digestion, and keeps joints moving smoothly. Studies have shown that when you're dehydrated, your kidneys struggle to remove excess sugar from your bloodstream, which can bump up your blood sugar levels. A 2011 report in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition even linked good hydration habits to better day-to-day glucose control. If plain water feels dull, try adding lemon slices, cucumber, or fresh mint leaves for a splash of flavor without adding calories. This habit is particularly important in hot weather or if you sweat a lot, since you lose fluid more quickly. By starting your day with water, you help keep your system running smoothly, curb morning cravings, and clear your mind. Give this simple change a shot, and you might be surprised at how much better you feel before you even have breakfast. Number 3. Control your coffee intake. If you love starting the day with a warm cup of coffee, you're not alone. Coffee gives you a mental kick, helps you focus, and often just feels comforting. For people living with diabetes, however, caffeine can cause a bit of a dilemma because it encourages the release of hormones, like adrenaline, that tell your liver to produce more glucose. While a small uptick might not be a big issue for someone without diabetes, it can lead to higher blood sugar swings for someone trying to keep glucose levels in check. But that doesn't mean you have to quit coffee altogether. Instead, practice moderation and pay attention to timing. try not to drink coffee on an empty stomach. Pairing your cup of joe with a balanced breakfast that includes protein can help slow your body's absorption of carbs, easing the jolt coffee can deliver. For those rushed mornings, you could even mix a bit of protein powder into your coffee to create a nutrient-packed latte. Experts at places like the Mayo Clinic and the American Diabetes Association advise being mindful of caffeine's impact. Small tweaks, like adding protein or avoiding coffee before you eat, can make a huge difference. That way, you can still savor your morning brew without sending your blood sugar on a roller coaster ride. 4. Eat a protein and fiber-rich breakfast. Another key step for a more stable morning is choosing a breakfast that's high in protein and fiber. When you first wake up, your body's sensitivity to carbs is heightened, meaning a carb-heavy meal could spike blood sugar quickly. Experts, including nutritionist Tracy Mell, emphasize that opting for a lower-carb, protein and fiber-focused breakfast sets a smoother tone for the entire day. So, what does that look like? Think of meals that are both filling and balanced. For example, a veggie omelet packed with spinach, onions, peppers, or mushrooms, paired with some whole-grain toast or fresh avocado. Another option might be Greek yogurt with berries and almonds, or oatmeal topped with chia seeds and a spoonful of peanut butter. Protein helps you feel satisfied longer, while fiber slows digestion so you don't experience rapid sugar surges. Studies consistently show that people who eat more protein and fiber at breakfast tend to have steadier energy levels and fewer cravings later on. You don't need to make complicated recipes to follow this guideline. Just remember to include a decent source of protein, like eggs, low-fat dairy, or lean meats, and some fiber, like vegetables, fruits, or whole grains. A simple morning meal like this can leave you feeling fuller, keep your mood more consistent, and help dodge those sudden sugar dips and spikes. 5. Get moving. Finally, it's essential to add some form of activity into your morning routine. This doesn't mean you have to hit the gym for an intense workout at dawn. Simple stretching, a light yoga session, or a quick walk can do wonders, especially for people with diabetes. Why? Because when you move around, your muscles use glucose as fuel, helping lower the sugar floating around in your blood. Research points out that doing even mild exercise after a meal can help reduce those post-meal glucose spikes. So, if you usually eat breakfast, then head to work, or start checking emails, try squeezing in a short walk around the block or a gentle stretching routine at home. Not only does it help control blood sugar, but it also enhances your mood, promotes better sleep later on, and benefits heart health. Remember, any amount of movement is better than none. A few minutes of morning yoga or a brisk stroll can be both energizing and good for your glucose management. The American Diabetes Association recommends consistent, moderate activity for anyone looking to keep blood sugar levels more predictable. Making an effort to get moving, no matter how small the action, can accumulate benefits that really add up over time. Crafting a morning routine that supports healthy blood sugar levels doesn't need to be daunting. By finishing dinner earlier, starting your day with water, being smart about your coffee, opting for a protein and fiber-rich breakfast, and adding a little movement into your morning, you're already setting yourself up for steadier glucose levels and a brighter mood all day long. These tips come from experts and are backed by scientific research, but they're also incredibly doable in everyday life. If you're searching for ways to keep diabetes under control without giving up on tasty meals and your favorite morning rituals, these adjustments are a great place to begin. Let us know which tips stand out to you, or share your own helpful hints in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more down-to-earth advice and to explore our other videos on handling diabetes with confidence and ease. Here's to starting your day on a healthier, happier note.